Hello, what's going on, everybody? We're back for another day stream. Hello. Day stream, day stream, day stream, day stream, day stream, day streamed. Day stream. Day stream. Day stream. Day stream, day stream, day stream, day stream, day stream, day stream. Let's go. First things first, every day, you gotta start posting your stuff. All right, what are we targeting today? Let's get the let's get the ironwood lumber taken care of. It's 33. That'll be quick. I might need more. I might need to be doing more Outland stuff because I think I sold some. But look at that, we're over 1 million gold, baby! Ka-ding, 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 ka-ding. I got snapped. I got send that to a bud. Sick. Cracked the milli mark. That's the first time I've cracked the milli on one server. This is a great day. And I will keep it up for me. Just passed. Huge. Alright, let's post this stuff. So I got the farming I gotta do for more furniture because that's just my money maker, so might as well do that. Other grinding thing I kind of want to do is I have a druid that I'm leveling through the Legion remix, and I kind of want to get that finished before the remix is over. I don't know what's coming up because having another level 80, like having a max level druid on area 52, like the other server that I have the goat gains on, would be very helpful. Like the more druids you have, the better for gold making. So I really want to be like him, but good about that. Alright. So last few pieces here. I wanna show you my world. I do like selling furniture better than they like selling transmog, because transmog is just a lot of posting. Up. Oh, Coldwind is Battle for Azeroth. I figured that out. What's Darkpine now? Oh no, Coldwind is the... Oh, Darkpine might be Battle for Azeroth's. Yeah. Yeah, so I got this guy here, Goat Druid. Level him up. So that's level 80. 30 that I'm leveling with Doomster. I also should go through it and just get rid of all these. All these characters that I do not play. Alright. To the Demon Hunter. Unless you were doing... I think I've got the farming on the Druid, because I think on the Druid I don't have to get off the mount. So that might be good for farming the wood. Now there is something that just came released, people found in the beta, is that there's achievements in Midnight for lumber collection. So now once you collect 250 lumber of each type, you'll be able to get the ability to collect while mounted. That's pretty good. Okay. Can I... No, not that. That's not what I'm looking for. This, I don't want to find herb. No, I kind of still do. Alright, we're just looking for stuff. We're gonna collect whatever we can. Let's do some grinding. What is it you're looking for? Where? And this will also give me just materials to sell. Some of them will sell for more than others, but whatever. All you need is just some good fucking music and handbang too. I do like the changes they made to dragon riding. It feels less oppressive now. Like, I don't know, like I always have points to spend to fly, whereas before I wasn't normally getting into issues, but the time Wasn't done till I called you mine. Yeah, yeah. I never want to hear you say. Grindy, grindy. Work, work. Something need doing? Something need doing? I'm so used to hitting the mount up button that I'm doing it accidentally. I want to be able to track these wood lumber nodes, and I'm not sure if I'm just like missing something in my add-ons. Like some of my add-ons have the ability to track nodes, right? And find where they are, and then build routes around the data that you collect, and it's not tracking any of these nodes for some reason. And also, was that not a node back? Was that not a mining vein back here? Did I just miss that? Yeah, it is. I might as well like collect this. Might as well collect both herb and ore and lumber. Papaya. All right. I almost have all the ironwood lumber I need. So yeah, that's why I was like, let's start with the ironwood. It's like 31. It's pretty easy. You can get a lot of it pretty quickly. Like, it's not hard to get. Some of this stuff will be expensive just because of the furniture. It'll be required. I don't know what materials are required, but sounds like I'll just collect it. It's just bonus. Just bonus materials. One more. Oh well. Do yeah, body to body to body. Na 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 na. No, I'm leaving. I'm not prepared to fight to get this stuff. All right, here we go. Our Orgrimmar. This is not the bank. Also, I should go check out this store because I haven't done that yet.
I have
What's the trading post offering this month?
You.
I already own this, don't I? Do I not have that mount, the Soaring Sky Fox, already?
Bless you.
Oh, no, I don't.
It's a great day for buying.
We'll add that for sure. I don't know that. There's some mounts, so I'll add that in there. Well, that's just friggin' adorable. Yep, you're coming home with me. What do these look like? Oh, those are kind of nifty. I kind of like those. Oh, I gotta get something here. For my... Oh my gosh, I haven't bought this yet. I've just been freezing it forever. Amazing. We already have that on there. Yeah. That's a cool looking axe, actually. I like that. That's a solid shotgun, or it's a solid gun, but I'm not a gun guy. I'll add those in there. I'll add that in there. I don't really often do daggers. Alright, we need something for my main hand. It'd be one-handed, sword. Tree topper is a two-handed staff. Don't need that. Two-handed sword, two-handed. Alright, what was the card? Yeah, let's do it. Still so many points. So many points. BRB. I'm back.
Come back soon.
What's this guy want now?
Loktar.
More?
Be safe.
I gave you cookies yesterday. Alright.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah. There we go.
Be careful out there.
All right, we gotta go get more lumber. TSM task list, where are you at? Thank you. All right, what are we getting next? Arden would be Outlands or Shadowlands. We can go there. Welcome back, my agile humans. Oh, I actually can't. I have not played this expansion at all, so I don't have anything unlocked. Okay. Well, we're going back then. I'm out here on my Demon Hunter. Alright, we're not in that one. Well, we need Dark Pine, which is BFA. Or no, that's out here. Ugh. Thanks, like cat. Just do more grinding. Getting more lumber. How are you doing today? I can't believe I haven't found a single piece of lumber at all. That whole forest. That's pretty wild to me. I think I may need to do a reload. Getting ready to leave the house as soon as you actually get out of bed. Feel that. I've been napping every morning after bringing my kid to school. It's been great. It's been capitalizing on being home and not working. And I guess my alarms, I don't know what happened, but somehow I turned my alarms all off. So even this morning, like, my wife was leaving for work and she's like, hey, you need to get up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my alarms aren't going off. What the heck? And then when I had napped, I forgot about that. So I set an alarm for like 40 minutes. And then, okay, something's definitely not right. Why do I not have any... Something's not right because I deposited the stinking axe. Fuck yeah, naps, yeah. No wonder I can't see it. Do I have a quick way to my bank? Why would that be a hearthbound, warbound piece? It should be a character-bound piece. Okay. General. Mobile banking is a guild perk, but it's a guild bank. It's not my personal bank. Alright. Well, we're heading back to Dalaran. So I'm like, there's no way. I flew through all those trees. And I didn't see a single piece of lumber. There's no way. I'm trying to deforest. I'm failing. I'm failing at deforesting. Oh snap. Cobalt's 42 gold a piece right now? Must be really important for some of the blacksmithing materials or furnitures. Alright. Good thing is there's banks here, so I can get my axe. Shh.
Light be with you. Farewell.
There we go. Back out. Now we can deforest. There we go. I already see lumber. Now we can be deforesting. Because I feel like this is a good spot. It's like just all trees. Just zoom around and yeah, see? Lumber right there. Mooch demands food. Yes. That is a necessity. My dog wanted to go out, and so I got a paw across the face. that was the end of my story. It was I wanted to sleep in. My dog wanted me to get up, and my dog whopped me in the face. And then it gives a roar, and you're like, okay, fine. Coffee. You know what? I might even be a little Christmas. I might get festive today. Most demands. Demands. Pause to the face. I got this like Bailey's basically, but it's Cinnabon flavored and it's incredible. Turns my coffee into a Cinnabon bun and it's delightful. All right, let's keep fighting. It's incredible. It's yeah, it's very delightful. It's the same same distillery that makes my honey whiskey, which I really like. Just from them. It's really good. And they're local guys, so well, like not necessarily to me right now. They're like 2 hours away, but they're just a small local small brewery. It's nice. You need to look for holiday cream liqueur. I go every time we go to like my parents' town. Like one of my best friends lives in the same town, so it's really convenient. We get to go spend time with them because my parents' house is always chaos. So instead of us staying with my mom and dad, we'll stay with them, and he always makes homemade Baileys every year and has like 3 bottles of it. So we get there and he's just like, "Oh, would you like some holiday in your coffee?" I'm like, "Oh, sure, why not?" I don't have to drive anywhere. We're good. They have an eggnog one and a peppermint one. I've never had eggnog. It's everywhere. And I'm sure I've been offered it before. But I've never had eggnog. And I feel like as a grown adult, I should probably have had eggnog in my life at some point. There it is. It's real. Be brave. I think it was because when I was a kid, I did not like eggs at all. Like, I hated eggs. And so, even though people are like, no, it's like sweet and delicious and creamy and cinnamony and vanilla-y, and I just heard eggnog and I was like, I can't drink eggs. That sounds disgusting. Even though it's just mostly milk with like a tiny little bit of egg. And now as I've gotten older, I like eggs. So acknowledge there is cheap eggnog and traditional eggnog. Good pizza, great pizza. Got it. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do it on stream. Do a stream eggnog. Be like, yep, I'm trying eggnog for the first time. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be delicious, to be honest. Good non-dairy eggnog from oat milk. Nog stream? Yeah. Noggers. We're getting noggered tonight. I saw some recipe for like to make eggnog and it looks like it's just pretty straightforward. It just takes a while. Noggers. This might be one of the better places to actually farm this Coldwind lumber. Like, you don't have to go far away from, like, Strat, or it's right up there, like, Dollarand's right up there. Just fly around the circle and loops and just get every node that you get. This is actually pretty decent. I'm gonna be getting grounded with Eric again tonight. We've got to be getting close to the end game. Like now that we have our lava Coltana thingies, our hot Coltanas, whatever they're called. I feel like we are pretty close to end game. He knows. He's the man with the plan. I'm just there. I'm just there to vibe. I like how this tree that's glowing with like sharp leaves gives the same lumber as this tree, which is not glowing and has round leaves. Same. Outland's actually the funnier one because like if you go to the Zangalar Marsh, it's all mushrooms, and so you're collecting lumber from the stalks of mushrooms, the same as you were collecting from these ancient hardwood, like heartwood trees that are like massively wide, like 8 feet across. Same wood, mushroom stock, oak tree, same. It's all good for the hood when it comes to lumber for making furniture. Oh man. One's over here. Where? There you go. Yeah, this might be the place to do it. I was always going like way out here on the Grizzly Hills because it's all like big old forest. And I assumed that I would have a better time, but I was always flying around a lot. I feel like I'm flying around way less here. Na, 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 na. I'm so stoked for you to go see MCR Slugcat. It's gonna be so good. Yeah, it's on to me, my love. Yeah. I've been learning this, I've been learning Mama on the guitar. It's really easy. Just so I can like rip it out every now and then. I played it at the guitar shop the other day. I was just like looking at guitars and I started playing it and the guy's like, "You playing Mama by MCR?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "No one played that song." I know, son of mine. No, it's gonna be such a good time. Like, I honestly, I'm so glad that in the summertime was the first time I got to experience them live. It was such an amazing show. So it's like so good. Like I still get like just shit like the chills just thinking about how good it was, and like knowing that you're gonna get to experience that now is like it's so awesome. So good. I also learned this year that was Liza Minnelli on this track on Mama, when the old woman voice where she's like, oh, no, no, no. That's Liza Minnelli. I'm like, how did they get Liza Minnelli to come on and do that for them? That's so good. I would love to hear the story about how they got Liza Minnelli for that. Cause like, sure, it was a big like. Before the Black Braid came out, they were already a pretty well-known band, but like I wouldn't say that in 2008, 2009, when they would have been recording the Black Braid album, I would not say that they were like even like remotely popular nationwide in terms of like size. Sure, they had a following, but it was very much still within the scene community and like the emo community. I wouldn't say that it was like a massive following yet, and then the Black Braid album really shot them up. So it's just like interesting to hear this. I would love to hear the story about how they got Liza Minnelli to come on there and do a track with them, even if it's just for like a small little bit. (2006) Okay. Listen here, that's right, you're correct. My brain for some reason went to 2010. Okay, so 2004, even better. 2004, they definitely weren't like huge. When they were 2005, they would have been recording it. They were big, but like Liza Minnelli, like I don't know, Liza Minnelli is like a big deal. There's another band. There's like other stories like that. I always like to hear the story behind it, right? Like, like there's a band here in Canada called the Glorious Sons. 10 out of 10 recommend if you. I think you'd enjoy them. They're really good. And they opened. I think they're from a town called Kingston, Ontario, and Dan Aykroyd is also from Kingston, and so Dan Aykroyd would hear them at local bars and stuff as they were starting to get famous, and he really liked them. And so then the Rolling Stones were coming to Canada, and somehow Dan was in a room with Mick Jagger and somebody else, and then they were like talking about the tour to Canada, and he goes, oh, who do you need to open? Do you have an opener? And he goes, no, we still are figuring that out with our tour manager and stuff. And then he's like, oh, I got this band called the Glorious Sons, you should have them. And at the time, like, they were very much not known hugely across Canada. They were touring Canada, but they were like doing small tours, they weren't doing much, and then they opened for the Rolling Stones because Dan Aykroyd loves them so much. And it's like those kind of stories, you're like, this definitely like springboarded you to the next level. Dun, 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 dun. Six more of these lumbers. One more. This is Ice Nine Kills from, it's the laugh track from 2025. Just came out. I am. Go bot, that's on the case. They're a really good band. Ice Nine Kills, also a really good band. They're like a horror band. I don't know how to explain it. Like, but all their stuff is all about like either telling horror stories and stuff like that in their music. It's pretty good. This is the laugh track. It's about, I think it's about Joker. They're sampling a Danny Elfman song. They're here. Nice. They're good. They're really good. Like, I recommend listening to them if you vibe with that. This kind of like metally dark vibes. It's
Need
good.
help? Go with honor.
Okay. So I can't get the Arden lumber, but I can get dark pine. Which is BFA. They one of their songs completely it's like it's the bit from American Psycho where he's like, oh, the early work was a bit prerogative or pejorative or whatever he says, and they just do that whole bit in it, and they have a song about The Shining, and they're pretty good. Alright, we just want lumber. Yeah, I'm gonna be careful over here. There's, because of like the new the current expansion, there's stuff that happens over there. So if I'm not careful, I'll accidentally roam into an area where it's Alliance guarded with like level 90 elites, and they'll just one-shot me. It's happened before. And not really worth it so far. Oh yeah. I actually don't mind all the lumber farming. I get to see like different zones, especially if I'm just doing like a bunch of expansions all at once. Just like, all right, we're gonna do this one, then we're gonna do this one. I'm also not just following a route. So one thing I don't like about farming is like farming routes is fine, but sometimes it's just so boring because you're like, all right, I have to follow this line, just go around and collect everything. This way, I'm not doing that. I'm just ripping around. See node, I get it. I don't see it. I just keep flying. See, Star Moss worth it? No. 6 gold a piece. It's tough sledding if you want to try to convince me that's gonna be worth it. If it was 20 gold, I'd stop for it, but not for 6. Lug. No, only one I want to see though is Storm Silver. I don't want Monolith. Yeah. Storm Silver might be worth it. Here's some right here. Oh, it's platinum. It's not Storm Silver. Whatever. I'll take platinum still. Oh, here, I might as well. See any big plans today, Slug Cat? Or just got some errands you have to run? Therapy, then errands. Nice. Hell yeah, therapy. Let's check this one out. Oh. Okay, where's some more lumber? Not worth it. Everything's only worth like 6 gold a piece. Just focus on lumbering. $50 more. Hey, there we go. Storm silver. Let's see how much this is worth. 18. It's better. Well, eyes in the crooks, take a citizen out of you. And keep an eye on your son, know what not of all the things you do. Methods of keeping you clean. Inspirations to shreds. All right. Delicious. Coffee. Leave it alone, but not me. Well, we're past the halfway point on what we need for the lumber out here. That's good. Tira, how are you doing? You just got done shopping. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. This is one of my favorite albums by The Used. Lonely turns to stone while holding his breath after death. Lies for the Liars. It's such a good album. Such a good album. Well, come hang out and chill with us. We're just vibing, grinding, vibing. All the lonely turns to stone. $25 more. You're both warm and cold. Your limbs are cold, but your torso is burning up. Makes sense why you're like, I need to both warm up and cool down. You need like a reverse sleeveless jacket. So just sleeves. You just need just sleeves. Alone here. Well, at least you got some shopping done though, so that's good. I gotta do some shopping. Gotta do some shopping this weekend. Where am I going? Right here? Oh, there we go. You got to exchange your boots today? I don't think I got much better. Nice. I've been rocking my steel toes because they're rated for -40. They're good winter boots, but I actually need to find my real winter boots. They're somewhere in the house. I think they're probably in the basement, but I gotta get them out and get them water treated so that I can wear them. You got your Comcast paid for too? Nice. Productive day. Productive day for Tira. Oh, what time is it? What time is it? 2 o'clock? Okay, we're still good. Da-da. 6 more. I'm so close. Five to go. Yep, that's a good idea. Take care of the important stuff first, and then go from there. One more. Give me the dollar in. I guess. Oh. It's good thing you took care of your important stuff first. There you go. 18. Why did I have my Hearthstone set here? It's weird. Weird spot for it to be. Not enough for DoorDash now, but you could, you know, you can always make some food. You know, you always have the fire flavors for the mac and cheese. They still have yet to optimize this city. This capital is so unoptimized, it's incredible. Come here and it's just like Chop City.
My directive is to serve you. My thanks for your patronage.
Get out of here so I can have frame rate again. All right, and then we have the last batch of lumber that I can get.
The charged silt from these clashing elementals are packed with healing properties. Let's stock up while they're occupied.
Yeah. This is probably Ice Nine Kills again. It's not. I thought this would be Ice Nine Kills again. Oh, I'm not in my build to defend anything here. I'm in my farming build. I am in my speed farm build here. I think. Yeah, Feral. I should activate this. Some of my talents. Oh man. Yeah, I was getting dunked on a little bit just because I was in my the build that I was rocking at the time was my farm build, so it's just about being in cat form and being fast so that I can run through dungeons quickly because I'm just one-shotting everything. It's not actually to deal with like current level mobs, and all the stuff here is current level mobs, so I have to actually get a build in place. Build. And then we go here, and we're gonna load, import, solo. Oh, what the hell's this song? Bowling for Soup. This is a new song by Bowling for Soup. I'm like, I've never heard this song before. This is new. They have a new album, Fishin' for Woos. That's so funny. Okay, so that's set up like that. Perfect. Now, if I get attacked, I've got actually defense. There we go. And that's why we switched.
In this
All
season,
right, more,
the
more,
Unbound
more.
adorn their randomness with flowers, symbolizing harmony and their gratitude for nature's gifts.
More. Welch's sparkling grape juice, delicious. Growing up, I grew up near Niagara Falls, and it's wine country in Canada there. Like that's where like majority, I think it's there, and then in British Columbia, like two places that, like the two main places where grapes are grown for wine. And I knew a guy who had like I don't know, he had like 300 acres of vineyards, but he didn't grow the grapes for wine. Like he wasn't a winery owner, but he owned the land, and he was renting it out, like leasing it to a farmer that was his like neighbor for grapes. And then one day he like just shows up in a brand new truck, and we're like, dude, nice truck. And he's like, yeah, I just I signed a new contract for my farm, for the farmland. I bought my neighbor's farm because he was retiring, so I bought his land and signed a new deal with Welch's. And so I don't know if he's still doing it for Welch's, but for quite a while there he was growing grapes for Welch's. I got like he would have his own grapes, and he had a few vines, but any of the stuff that he was growing for Welch's, like they had their own staff. Like he didn't do the work on those vineyards, so they had their own staff. So they set up a little like trailer basically on his farm, and then they had a farmer who would come out, and he would take care of it. Like it was someone who just come in and he would do all the stuff that needed to be done. They'd had guys that would tend the fields and do everything they needed to do, and he just got basically a rent check for the land from Welch's. But yeah, he would make his own stuff. Like he would make small batches of ice wine, which is something you can only make there. It's like there's probably somewhere else in the world you can make it, but the best conditions in the world are in Niagara for it, because you have to the grapes have to be frozen when you harvest them. It's a whole process, so they have to be. I believe that they have to be frozen at minus 20 degrees Celsius for 5 straight days. Before you're allowed to harvest them to make ice wine from them, and then they have to stay frozen until they're finished pressed. But you get this little tiny like bottle. It's like this big. It's like 200 mils. Is what you buy an ice wine in, and it's like a tasting sipper wine, but it's super super sweet. But it's definitely beneficial to know farmers out in the Niagara region for sure, because like I know a guy who's a peach supplier, and so he grows peaches and then he sells them to like Walmart and Costco and the other grocery store chains, like large grocery store chains here in Canada. And so my wife likes canned peaches every year, and so during peach season is also during our wedding anniversary in August. So we'll drive down, it's like 2.5 hours. We drive down, and then we call them up, and we go pick up like 2 bushels of seconds, which are like, you know, some of them are bruised or they're not like pretty or whatever. So we'll buy two bushels for like $30. It's like $15 a bushel, as opposed to like $60 a bushel. So definitely beneficial to know people. Sparkling grape juice is sweet, yeah. Oh. I need to focus on lumber, not on all these other nodes that I'm just getting distracted by. I would love to finish. I'm going to be calling it a stream in 30 minutes at 3 o'clock. For this first of the day streams. We're going to be on later again today, this evening, with Eric on Fire, playing Grounded. But I would like to get all of this Dornic fir lumber chopped up, and then I can get those pieces made and put on the auction house. You're happy? You got some chocolate milk too? Nice. Chocolate milk's delicious. I want to get some chocolate milk. I gotta go grocery shopping today or tomorrow, so should do that. You know what? I'm turning off the herbs and mining because I'm getting distracted by those nodes. Lumber only. Oh, I have never had chocolate milk expire in my life. Chocolate milk does not last long in my house. Same, yeah. My kid's lactose intolerant, so we have just the Nesquik in a bottle. So we don't often get it. But what do we do? It's delicious. Whole gallon of milk that you drank in 7 days. That's a lot. I have to drink the same like whenever we get milk, so because I don't drink the lactose free milk because it's expensive. Yow. Nice. Well, not, I mean, if you want to be cold, then yes, nice. If you were wanting your arms and legs to match the torso, then, well, now you gotta just warm everything up now. Skipping these ones because I can't land down there with this guy. I will get bopped. Won't you? Down behind empty walls. Takes 7 minutes for your body to self-regulate once you've been outside.
The charged silt from these clashing elementals are packed,
especially in the winter.
Properties. Let's stock up while they're occupied.
50, 49. Let's go. Winter and summer are bad. Fall and spring are the best. Yeah, it rains. Does rain a lot in winter and fall, or fall and spring, I guess. Spring, Michigan spring is like, oh, I can go outside. Nope, downpour. Either that or angry bugs. Yep. Hell yeah. My favorite is fake spring. Actually, and by favorite, I mean it's my least favorite. I hate fake spring. That like week in March when it gets really warm. Oh, my wife's calling me. 1 second, everybody. I got your picture, I'm coming with you, dear Maria, count me in. Story at the bottom of this bottle, and I'm the pen. Fake spring where it gets warm for like 3 days and blizzards 2 days? Yeah, exactly. I haven't seen this in a long time, but it was like 2 years ago. There was like, it was a post on our subreddit that was like clipped. And it was like, yeah, we don't have, it's like spring is like, or winter is, it's like breakfast for the hobbits. You got first winter, and then you have second winter, and then you have warmsies, and then you have lunchtime. It was just like they went through this whole list of like what each one of the hobbits' food for the day, like the meals for the day is. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty accurate. And then the flip side, in the fall, we often get fake winter. So the first like snowfall of the winter, it'll drop to like -25, and it'll be so cold, and there'll be blowing winds, and the snow gusts will come, and then it gets warm.
Unbound adorn their ramiliths with flowers, symbolizing harmony.
And it's always in like
their
November
gratitude for
when
nature's
that happens,
gifts.
and then everyone gets so sick because it'll go from like 10 degrees or like 5 degrees to -20, back to 5 degrees, and then it'll stay like 5 degrees for a while. I feel like it's just life living on the Great Lakes. Like any of the lakes anyway. Like if you live anywhere near lakes, this is your life. Yeah, it's so cold here today. Dun, 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 dun. $30 more, $30 more. Oh, that was rude. I've had to deal with like 2 different illnesses over the last like month. And that's the first time I was sick in like over a year. Where I was like really sick, not just like, you know, you get off days where you're just like, I'm not feeling good, but like actually like borderline fever, snot. It was awful. I'm like, what is this? Being sick. Down, 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 down. Oh yeah, you just get that early sickness. I don't get sick though. Like I wasn't getting sick for a long time. It was great. My kid would bring home sickness from school, I wouldn't get sick. My wife would bring sickness home from the hospital, I wouldn't get sick. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Woo! Live my life. Oh. Grinding streams always equal Goteoki. And Yep. Yes. Yes. Get away. Makes you drained, especially when you're low energy. Yep. Ten more pieces of lumber. Whoa. Do 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 do. Bum, bam, bam, bam. Oh yeah, I gotta avoid this stuff. These guys will bonk me, so I can't land here. They're all elites, and this guy is not, has no gear. You wrap up your Stuggy now? Hell yeah, 10 out of 10.
The charged silt from these clashing elementals are packed with healing properties. Let's stock up while they're occupied.
Here we go. Harvest cheddar sun chips, delicious.
Yo. Glad I could help.
And who do I send this to for disenchanting? Who is my disenchanter? Do I still have Shork the Orc? Apparently. Might be someone you don't know? No, then don't send them to them. Okay. I guess I can send them to Tree Chains. Let's switch over to a Demon Hunter. Ugh. And switch over to tree chains quick. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. 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 Da-da-da. Me know that I've done wrong. Down around a time or two just to waste my time with you. Down games you don't wanna play. You are the only one that needs to know. I'll tell you my dirty little secret. Don't tell anyone or you'll be just another regret. My dirty little secret, who has to know? Last day to survive. Time or two, just to waste my time with you. Dirty little secret, don't tell anyone or you'll be just another regret. A dirty little secret, and weighing your meals inside. Didn't I? So laggy.
I have an extended supply of goods for outlanders.
You, my dirty little secret. Secret. All right, Lumba. Perfect.
My directive has been fulfilled.
Go. Oh, I just need the thread. 30. The well-lit couch. No, I'm missing the carapace backed hide. I need 6. I need 18. There we go. There we go. Not bad. Ugh. Over 1 million gold on the server. I'm working towards 1 million gold on this character. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, last but not least for today, we're gonna get on here. I need to...
Beware of Yeti.
There we go. Now I'm properly festive. You can't see the game. What is happening in there? Why is this not working? Can I refresh the source? What's happening? Something with OBS is tripping. So that's not even the screen that's on. Let's try reloading this UI, see if that fixes it. Why is it? It's not even capturing the right thing. What's happening? How do I even... I don't even know how to like reset this. I'm not sure what's happening right now. OBS is not doing its thing right now. That's okay. I'm jumping off anyway. So, what you can imagine is my Demon Hunter now has candy canes for swords because festive. Really annoying that this is not capturing right now, and I don't know why it's not capturing. I don't know. I just froze and I can't reset this source. Whatever reason, I can't reset it. So. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna be calling it here anyway, so that's awkward. I'll be back later tonight playing Grounded with Eric on Fire, so come back for that if you want to. I'll be here. Have yourselves a great rest of your day until then. And I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me last couple days in the middle of the afternoon. It's been fun. Taking advantage of this time. Probably won't be doing day streams again for a while, so just a couple interim ones here. Hopefully we can get this screen source issue sorted by then. So, all right, take care. See you later. Adios.